Rossi and his family for them being here, and we're looking forward to a good Sunday school. Yes.
You just said it, we're getting started.
We're getting started, brother. Go sit down. I think you would have figured that out. Thanks, Matt, for your help. Appreciate your ministry. And in any case, Brother Lou Rossi has been in pastorate for 18 years.
Against everything, but be able to smile once in a while, and especially when we're in church. David said, I was glad when they said unto me, let us go to the house of the Lord. So he was excited about it, and you and I ought to be excited about it as well. And so thankful to be here, and I appreciate so much. This thing is an iPad. I'm trying to turn it off so it doesn't. And we're here for 8 years over at Forest Hills Baptist Church. And got to know Brother Winkley back then. Used them. Things are not in the right place. And they're professionals, so they work all week, then Saturdays. And I think God is well able, to change all of that. And we almost saw that change before our eyes 2 weeks ago, and it didn't this time. But we have no idea what's around the corner. We have no idea calamities the wicked crowd has planned for America. And when that happens, people run to church, and we're going to be the one they come to. By the way, when people need the Lord, they don't run to the cool church. They run to Grandma's church. They run to the church they were raised in. And they run to the church where the Bible is preached. And so we'll trust God in that spot. Let's turn in our Bibles this morning to Psalm chapter 100. Psalms chapter 1. So glad to have my wife Susan here and our daughter Bethany with us. And honey, I'm glad you made the trip. And they will be here in and out this week. They have to go up to Chattanooga tomorrow. Might not make it back for church, but we'll see how that works out. I'm sure there won't be any traffic jams on the way up or the way back tomorrow. Is that wishful thinking? Say amen. But coming into Atlanta on 85, we hit just traffic jams. I said, where are all these people going? Sure wasn't to church. Say amen to that. Where?
There was my neck of the woods. There had been a news story about a Chevron station in my neck of the woods that was giving away free gas, and there was a traffic jam going back from gas.
We drove right by it. So, I mean, probably, you pull up, it's probably 2 gallons free. Now, the rest you have to pay for. Guarantee that was a trick. Say amen to that. So, I don't know to maintain more than on one Thursday of November, but rather to maintain throughout the year. And it's a very difficult challenge that I'll share with you today. Psalm 100, verse number 1. Verse number 1. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all ye lands. Noise unto the Lord, all ye lands. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before His presence with singing. Know ye that the Lord, He is God. It is He that hath made us. Lord, He is God. It is He that hath made us. How many could say amen to that? Us. How many could say amen to that? It is He that hath made us and not we ourselves. Thought they were at Christmas for one little meal. But we've been blessed. We can have a choice every day. Yesterday, where are we going to eat? Is it going to be a meal at Chick-fil-A? So understand, it's difficult to maintain a grateful heart. Cicero, of all people in the world, greatest of virtues, but the parent of all other good virtues in life. So when we are thankful to God and maintain gratitude, it's a very, very important commodity. We'll learn a little bit about it. We're going to learn about the Shema prayer. Deuteronomy chapter 6 deals with that, where we're to love the Lord our God with all of our heart, soul, and mind. But Jewish people start their day off and they pray the Shema at least 3 times a day. They are thankful to God and they are thankful unto Him and bless His name. They call it modim. Jewish people do. They say, we give thanks to you. We give thanks to thee at least 3 times every day in our life. How many believe we ought to be thankful at least several times a day? Grateful and thankful to God and give Him glory, give Him honor for who He is and for what He has done. In fact, more than 100 times daily, Jewish people were supposed to call out something called called the barakah, which is again their Jewish expression of thanksgiving. Now, you and I are not Jewish people. We're not under the law. We have been saved by the good grace of God. But how many of you believe grace exceeds the law of Moses? Grace is better than the law of Moses. Therefore, as God's people, we ought to be thankful unto Him and bless His name. Now, John, thanking and praising and giving glory to the God of heaven. In his treatise concerning religious affection, Jonathan Edwards said this: love, gratitude, and thankfulness toward God are among the signs of true religion. In 1735, they called true religion was that we would call it genuine Christianity, genuine born-again life, where a person has love, gratitude, and thankfulness to God. Later on, Jonathan Edwards said that the affection of gratitude is one of the most accurate ways of finding the presence of God in a person's life. You say, what do you mean? A spirit or a desire, an affection of gratefulness. How many believe we ought to be thankful for the fact that we even have air in our lungs this morning? We have a beautiful sunny day. We have families, some of us. We're thankful for our spouse. Some of us have a spouse, some do not. And along the way, you've lost your loved one, and now you're by yourself. But understand, we ought to be thankful for the people in our life, thankful for our children, our family, our friends, our parents, the people in our life that God